I don't know what you're talking about. But it's a bit cute too. Yes, I agree. Anyhow, you've both given me some invaluable experience here. Thank you. Alright, that was pretty fun, but I'm done playing around now. We'll be enemies again next time we meet, and I'm not gonna go easy on you. You better be on your way before my ride gets here. That's very thoughtful of you. Thanks. Someone I really love. Something the matter? Oh, no. I just spaced out for a sec. Anyway, thanks again. It really is a wonderful gift. It'll be my real treasure from now on. Glad you like it. Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to Trails of Cold Steel 4. It's time for us to finally head into Crossbell, get our last batch of rounds, which it's not the last batch of rounds, but I guess you could probably understand what I mean. Get our last batch of gifts, that's for sure, and go get ourselves up to our last side quest over there as well. Anyway, hey, nice work back there. And here I was, hoping to luxuriate in all the pleasures Iron Village had to offer. No rest for the wicked, I suppose. After all the work you two put in to defend that place, I don't think that the wicked label really applies. Say, weren't Agate and Teal with you earlier? They were, yeah, but Heavy Blade's gone back to a Graham, and Teal left her papers here and headed home. She really wasn't dizzy, too. Must have a lot of work to get done on top of helping us. Unfortunate, but unavoidable. For now, we can take heart in the fact that we managed to liberate Emma's home from Gilbert and his goons. That is an yeah, but I know that you still much to do, young Renne, but you have earned yourself some relaxation. I highly recommend you take it. I'll try at least. Thank you, Your Highness. I heard about what happened at Alistair. It sounded terrible. Who could have anticipated that the influence of the Great Trial would have caused this? We may have underestimated the situation. And I need to thank you. We only managed it with everyone's help. I just really hope that the people of Alistair will be able to recover soon. I do as well. Thank you, Renne. So you're probably wondering, why did I go around to make sure I absolutely had every gift? Well, what if there's a certain bonding event that appears when I have something for the end with this much bonding? The stars. Yeah. When we get in the absolute final, which at that point I'll be playing like maybe Persona and stuff like that. It's gonna be a while till this is done. But I'll have that figured out. Anyway, heading to Stella Sanctuary. Yes, I know. I saved anyway, so... Doo-doot, 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 doo-doot. Eastern Crossbell Providence, skies above the southern wetlands. I still like to think when, like, the green letters appear, I still like to think that Renne is narrating. Because in the first one, it sounded like he was telling the story. But then they stopped that. Like, what the fuck? There it is! That's it, right? A pillar of light, the same as in Hummel. Yeah, there's no mistaking it. So the Stella Sanctuary is below it then. Wherein my ward awaits. Just as we thought. There don't seem to be any gargantuan-class ships nearby. Right, they're certain to be focusing the bulk of their military strength towards Calvert. Which makes this our best chance to land. All hands prepare.
No, I suspect it will not be that easy.
Professor Schmidt. What do you mean by that?
Just now, this ship was detected by a directional radar. They are lying in wait for us. They know we are coming.
There's an optic response coming from the north. It's an enemy attack. No, wait. Oh, come on, not this shit again. Isn't that the same type of beam we saw the Gargantuan using? That's a magic barrier osculation beam? Judging from its origin point, could it be... Identifying. Elise, Your Highness. Activating wide-range radar. Identifying firing location, putting the image on screen. That's... Orcus Tower? Why there?
Hey, you guys! Do you read me?
Yona and Void too.
You guys know what's going on with that beam coming out of the tower?
Come to the SSS building quick. Security around the area is sparse right now.
Ooh. Our good old special support section. I can't believe we managed to sneak this many people inside. Looks like the security really has gotten slack. Yeah, I had my doubts about us being taken off the wanted list, but here we are. It sure is a relief to see you guys after all this time. Yeah, the intelligence division's not so hard on keeping tabs way out here. It just goes to show how close the war is. That said, those barrier generators are something else. I had no idea they'd been in the works. I remember them announcing some kind of experimental new defense system a while back. This must be what that was all about. They're essentially a confluence of both magic and science. It's different from the magic we know in the Empire. If anything, I'd say it's closer to the alchemy practiced here in Crossbell. They feel kind of like the barrier I made with Demigorgus too. Except not nearly as big. Still, they seem pretty good at protecting smaller areas. Jeez, what is Bell thinking? That the Black Workshop's putting out even higher quality stuff than before. Something like this could change the face of the war all on its own. Yeah, no doubt about that. Either way, we're going to have to shut all this down. Otherwise, we won't get a chance to carry out this rivalry before the war begins. Right. We have to keep our own goals in mind. The tower is still surrounded by the Imperial Defense Force, though, and there's a barrier stopping us from dropping in on it from above. In that case, how about we go from the underground? We could probably get in through the geofront. The geofront does have basement levels that connect to the tower. Yeah, but it's like, can we waltz in there? They've got military police patrolling the place round the clock. Ah, that stinks. Never I thought I'd come up with a good plan for once. Actually, I think you have the right idea. Storming the place head-on is no-go, as long as those Zauber soldats are on the watch. Going to the basement just might be the easier option. In that case, we just need to create a diversion to draw the MPs away. It's going to have to be something big to distract them all long enough for us to sneak in. You know, the Bobcat is on its way here, and with Team Burl's bracers on board. Those extra members could give us some more options. Hey, how about we try what you and the others did last time? You know, when you did a performance to lure away the old rich guy? Oh yeah, that was... Wait, hold on a second. You mean that thing that happened with Marcus Ballard and Sutherland? How do you know about that? Your power allowed you to see it, am I right? Yeah, the spirit vein showed it to me in a vision. It was only for a second, so I didn't really get to see what was going on, but it looked like fun. That ability of yours sure is wild. Well, she's only been able to do it since the Great Twilight began, so it's probably a temporary thing. Using a performance as a diversion doesn't sound like a bad plan. Especially not with a professional artist on our side. I didn't say that right, I know. Not just any artist, it's one of the most up-and-coming members of the Arkan CL. Who, me? Arkan CL's very popular along Crossbell, right? Yeah, everyone's been really bummed out that they're not putting on any shows. None of their star players are in any condition to dance right now. But we still have Sully Betrayed, forerunner of the troop's second generation. Arkan CL's star-studded comeback. I like it. That's a pretty good angle. Oh, hold on a minute. We can't do that show without Ilya. A ton of our stagehands are taking time off too. We'd never be able to put on something together on such short notice. That shouldn't be a problem. We've got a pretty extensive network of friends to ask for help from in times like these. I bet they'd be more than willing to lend us a hand or 3, or 10. Besides, Sherazad's already practiced the part with you, didn't she? Oh yeah, she did. I thought she was an A-rank bracer. Apparently she was a wrestler dancer before joining the guild. Ooh, chicks got hidden depths, huh? I can dig it. The Bracer Guild doesn't give A ranks for nothing. She must be more than physically adequate. We can probably get Estelle on board too. Of course, all this depends on whether Sully agrees to take the lead. I mean, I'm sure they'd be able to keep up with me, but, seeing Estelle dance would be something. That would be something. I mean, me, the lead? You'll be fine, I know you can do it. Please, consider it. We may not be able to get into the tower otherwise. Okay, fine, I'll do it already. Great, sounds like a plan. Wow, Arkan CL's back in action. I can't wait. Don't get too comfortable. This ain't a school festival we're putting on here. Not this time. We better get to work right away. There's only 3 days left until D-Day. We should start by recruiting stagehands and getting rehearsals underway. Don't forget publicity. We need this to feel like a big deal. Right, I'll need to get enough of the spectacle. It'll need to get enough of the spectacle to distract the military police and Imperial Defense Force too. Leave that to me. The Crossbell News Service is at your, well, service. We may need to cut some corners to get the next edition out in time, but we'll do what we can. And I'll put in word at the Orbital Network. That should build a little hype.
Well, since we're all pitching in, why don't I pull a couple of strings on my end as well?
Yeah, you think you can just walk in here? What the? Xiao.
A pleasure to make your acquaintance, Ashen Chevalier.
And as always, it's a pleasure to see you again, Ellie.
You must be the young Heiyue executive I've heard so much about. What's going on? Zin's here too? Hands where I can see him, White Orchid Dragon. I heard about your little run-in with Uni and, Mademoiselle. What's your deal?
Oh, please. My contract with the Governor General's office is long since over. There's no need to be so suspicious. This time around, I'd like the honor of assisting you in your endeavors.
Listen, pal, I don't know who you are, but I know shady types like you when I can see them. You'd never do anything just out of the goodness of your heart. What's our syndicate's stake in this?
The end of the world would be the end of Heiyue. Even so, I've brought you a little something extra, as a show of good faith.
This is the Almighty Conflagration, and... Father,
My agents were able to capture this image shortly before the generator went online. Shall we begin devising our plan now? If you'd like to reach them, we'd best start soon.
Rex, you better be careful with that camera, boy. What? I'm sorry, was he wearing sunglasses? With an eye patch? I need to get back. I need to check. I need to take a picture of that if I see it again. Wow, this is shaping up to be a real full-scale operation. You said it! I can't believe Allie offered to sing! Not to mention Prince Oliver Mint and the entire Modern Music Club on accompaniment. And then we have Tita helping out with staging. Tella, Elise, and Princess Alfred are pitching in all over the place too. Plus we have Angelica and Duvalie standing by in case anything goes wrong. Elliot directing the musicians and Crow the performers. I know Crow thinks otherwise, but this really does feel like a old little concert from back then. Right, well, Crow aside, I ain't never seen anyone as demanding as Elliot when it comes to striking a tune. Everybody's helping out, even Hayue. I didn't see that one coming. Cooperating with them wasn't an easy pill to swallow. There's definitely something they're not telling us. We shouldn't let our guard down around them. True, but I think they're sincere in their desire to save the world if nothing else. I believe they will continue to help us as long as it remains beneficial to them. At least they're giving us good intel. Like the warning about who we'd have to face on our way to fight Aryan Road. The conflagration is no surprise, but my father, it's almost as though he's following in the footsteps of our ancestors. Laura, as the second in command of the Einsenritter. Indeed, the Great Twilight must be taking advantage of that connection. Nevertheless, this is for the best. We'll find no stronger test of our mettle than them. Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Okay, all that's left is to round up whatever intel we can and prepare for tomorrow's performance. After that, we can figure out which of us will take part in the infiltration. I believe Laura's participation is a given, but I'd like to offer my sword as well. The Arzane and Vander schools have long grown side by side after all, though it may be presumptuous to consider myself a suitable representative. Not at all. It would be my pleasure. Marcus and Cheryl need to come along too. Right, I've been to Orcus Tower and inspections a lot of times. I know it like the back of my hand. And I was periodically called upon at the Governor General's behest during my time with Ouroboros. You may leave the particulars of the, whatever sector to me. Thanks, Sharon. We appreciate it. Elise and the others are standing by with the Teal at the SSS building. Everyone else is either helping set up for tomorrow or gathering more info around town. Let's take one last look around ourselves. We can come see Elliot once we're all set to go. Alright, let's get moving. So now I am kind of stuck with a set amount of people? I see. I don't have Altina! This is some bullshit. Let me make sure this link is correct.
No.
Yeah, that's correct. Let's see, where can I go? Okay, I can't go to East Crossbell Highway. I can't go there, so I can go everywhere in Crossbell, pretty much. Well, most places in Crossbell. Let's go ahead and go here so we can knock this area out of the way. It's a very small area. I need to get underground because there's a side quest down there. I think I'll try and see if I can get under there. That's that gargantuan class airship, huh? I knew it was built for war and all, but it's got no elegance. The Pandago was way more classy than that bucket of bolts. At the end of the day, though, none of them even come close to the beauty of the well-made train. Oh, hey, it's these two. I'll be going now. Take care of yourself, Laura. You too. You're a field medic. You have to keep things together now more than ever. Right, I know. It's no problem. I'm not an intern anymore. Goodbye, Flora. I'll be praying for your good health. Thanks, Switten. Let's get together again when this is all over. Just a woman. That's it, just a woman. From what I hear, the security around the geofront's been stepped up a notch. The Bureau Defense Force has it locked up tight. It turns out someone's spreading some nasty rumors about Kate, too. Odds are just pre-battle nerves. We're all pretty thin. I just hope we get a chance to clear it all up before we start tearing ourselves apart. I don't like that Kate is affected by this. Gosh, I could barely believe my eyes when the beam shot out of Orcus Tower. Traffic practically ground to a halt for a while, thanks to all the rubbernecking. Apparently it's meant to be some kind of cutting-edge defense system? What is the government thinking, huh? At least they told us about this stuff a little sooner. Splendid work, Hawkins. I don't think we could have gotten out that you hadn't handled the travel arrangements. Nay, my lady, this is but a trifling matter. The hard part was convincing the master to agree to this journey. Even I had my doubts I'd be able to get through to him. That's true. It was a stroke of genius. Your claiming it would have deepened ties with the citizenry. I endeavored to provide satisfaction. If it suits you, my lady, I suggest we commence the search for our quarry post-haste. Oh, Heathcliff, wait for me, my love. Yeah, I bet he will. Come on, you gotta let me down here. Damn it. How am I gonna get that side quest then? I need to look at it later to figure out how to get down there. I'll probably have to take one of the, secret ways to get under there. Like going through, whatchamacallit. Yeah, but you won't let me get down there. Well, because I had to do it in the basement. It's probably like an on-mission thing. Oh, that boy's still running, but he's gonna be too far away from me. Imperial soldiers. Well, looky here. Aren't you a sight for sore eyes? Oh, your eyes. And that hair. Looks like someone's gone through a phase or two. Yeah, long time no see. As for the hair, I thought I could use a makeover. Yeah, that's it. Don't worry, you don't need to lie to me. I won't pry, I know your reasons. I know you must have your reasons. Where did you go? Anyone who walks through that curtain can count on my hospitality, no matter what their story is. I see. Thank you so much. Why did I bob? I'm treating Azul to a farewell meal. He was finally getting the hang of this job too, before the army came and snapped him up. I kind of enjoy training someone new. Guess that's over now. This is better than last time. You're really improving, Koki. Thanks. I guess all that hard work paid off. Not much reason for celebrating, though. I can't believe you got drafted. Damn it. How long are Urbonia gonna keep dragging us by the heels before they're satisfied? Seriously, man. Here I was, just getting used to my job. Finally starting to support my family, and bam, just like that. Life is cruel sometimes, you know? Asshole. Don't go thinking this is enough to throw me off. My path's still clear. The war's just a little bump in the road, that's all. Once it's over, I'll get right back to work and start rising through the ranks. That's so like you, Hazel. Still, you got the right attitude. I won't slow you down either. Just wait. By the time you get back, I'll be the one who's best. I'll be one of the best ramen chefs in Crossbell. Oh yeah? It's a promise then. Drinks will be on you, of course. Let's see if Mr. Running Man is on his way. Oh, he is. I'm gonna get you. Wait a minute. No, he's running back. Crap. I thought he was on his way, but he was running away. Whoa. Oh my, aren't you the young lady who saved my Colin? Oh, this is a very important thing. Yeah, it's her, the lady with the purple hair. It's great to see you again. I've been looking for you all over. God, it is... Playing this music and knowing Ren's story, God, it is so heartbreaking. It's good to see you too. You've really grown. It's been 2 years, so... I suppose you're 6 now. Yep, I just had my birthday the other day. I wanted Daddy to be here for the party, but he had to join the army. That must be tough, for you and your mom. It's just the way things are right now. That's what I tell myself, but it doesn't make me feel any better. I can't thank you enough for what you did for my son. Oh, but I don't even know your name. It's Ren. Ren Bright. And you must be Sophie and Colin Hayworth, right? Yup, that's right. Yes, but how did you know? And did you say Ren? She looks so much like our Rennie, but bright. I suppose it must be someone else. Let's just say a little bird told me. No need to worry yourself. Sorry to rush off, but I need to get going. I've got an appointment I can't afford to miss. Aw, you gotta go already? Wait, please. Could you at least tell us how to get in contact with you? I'm sure my husband would love to meet you. Perhaps we can all get together sometime, after the war is over. No need. I have a feeling the two of us will be seeing each other quite soon. What do you mean? Bye-bye, nice lady. Come back soon, okay? Of course. Oh, and make sure you check out the Entertainment District Plaza tomorrow. Tomorrow? Is something special happening? Huh, I didn't know Ren knew the Hayworths, but how? There's more going on here than meets the eye. It's not our place to barge in. It would appear she's finally starting to move forward with her life. Do you know what's going on here, Sharon? Perhaps, if only just a bit. Lady Ren has likely returned to the theater by now. I'm quite certain there's nothing to worry about. Well, if you say so. Dude, man, as soon as her mother stopped her and Ren had just slightly looked at her, oh my god, I really did want to cry. I'm not kidding. Ren's story is so goddamn sad. This is why you need to look at the past games. Like, if you've been watching all the way up to this point and you haven't looked at the past games or played them, what are you doing? You're not getting the real feeling. Ren Bright. Her name may be different, but still. Mommy, are you okay? Are you still thinking about the riddle the purple-haired lady told us? It sounds like something's gonna happen tomorrow, but I don't know what. Neither do I. Though she did mention we might be able to meet her again, so... Why don't we go to the Entertainment District tomorrow, like she said? Yeah, let's do it. Sounds like these two will be coming to our rehearsal. Yeah, I still don't get exactly what's going on between them and Ren, but I'm glad they got a chance to talk. I really don't know if it would be good if Ren was to come out and say that she is their daughter. I don't know. A moment's respite at last, and yet I don't feel relaxed at all. I wonder what my dear Mercedes is doing now. If it were up to me, I'd ignore my father's orders and live by her side instead. But doing that would only bring down scorn on both of us. My only regret is that I wasn't able to set her mind at ease before I left. Let's go. It's me, Shet. Yeah, hello. Hi everybody, welcome to our very wonderful dreamland. Line up nicely now, no pushing, there will be plenty of time for everyone to enjoy. Oh my, if isn't the lovely people who visited us before. I hope you'll all have just as much fun today. Wow, impressive. How could you remember us? We've only seen each other for a split second. That's because every single, mutual mate is my very bestest friend. Mishi's head might be empty as a sack of air, but I feel effort to remember everyone's names and faces. That's a pretty harsh thing for a little sister to say about her brother. Hate to break it to you, instructor, but unlike Elise, most sisters aren't really into the whole whatever it is you guys have going on there. Oh really? I guess not everyone's lucky enough to have a wonderful loving sister like mine. Wee woo, sister complex alert. Oh my god. Do you have a name?